guys, it's Sarah from the Dainty Pear, and it's been a while. What is this thing called YouTube? Moving and just having things going on, trying to establish routines has been trickier than I thought it would be. So here we are. I'm so excited to bring another product review today. And today we are reviewing the Personal Microderm from PMD. I got my first one when I was in aesthetic school. So I have like an old vintage version. So it looks pretty much the same, but there are a few differences. This is the Pro. There's a little disc in here and you can choose the grit. So if you don't know how your skin is gonna react, I would use the lowest one and then work your way up. I knew that my skin could handle green, and so I started with the green, but it basically just comes out like this. You put it in like that, snap it in, and then you put the lid on. And make sure that if you're using it on your face, you're using the small little opening and the small disc for your face. And then you're gonna wanna do a test spot. So you'll do a test spot, make sure that it has a seal, so you don't wanna break the suction. So you turn it on. You just wanna make sure you're not going over the same place twice and that you're consistently moving it. I do have a little bit of a horror story, which I'm only telling you so that you can learn from it. But I used it when I was pregnant and I used the wrong opening and the wrong disc. It was just all wrong. It had been a little while since I'd used it and I was like, oh, I'll just peek at the box. I don't need to really read the instructions or watch the little video that came with it. And that was a mistake because I ended up with stripes all over my face. It was not cute and actually was really painful. So it is an amazing product. Just make sure you're using it the right way. So when you get your box, it'll come with a bunch of different discs. It'll come with the charging cable. It'll come with some instructions, and just make sure you read over the instructions. It'll show you examples of the pattern they recommend going over your face, and eventually you'll find out what works for you. And then just to talk about how it works a little bit. So basically you're exfoliating off with this little vacuum suction and grit.
The vacuum suction and the grit together goes on the top layer of your skin where the dirt and the dirt are dead skin.
Let's start that over. I'm not a scientist, but I am an esthetician, so I do understand it. I just have to like explain it the right way. So the little disc that's inside of here is embedded with aluminum oxide crystals, and the disc spins as it's suctioning. So it's like a vacuum with this little spinning disc. And so what that does, it will deeply exfoliate your face or your body, whatever you're using it on. It does come with body discs, which are bigger, and then of course you put that bigger cap on top. But that deep exfoliation removes all the dead skin cells and allows that new layer of skin to generate, but also even out your skin tone and texture. And I know that people have said they see results after 8 to 12 weeks of use. I have been pregnant for like 5 years in a row, and so I was never really consistent with it enough to say I got these results. But I do know that every time I use it, my face feels super clean and just fresh. There's a filter down at the bottom and you can kind of see when it's catching that stuff, and it's just nice to know that that is off of your face. Okay, the other thing is it has 2 speed settings on the Pro, but I would make sure that you are keeping it moving on your face so that it's not stuck in one spot for too long. And then besides removing just the old dead skin cells, it'll take out any dirt or oil, things like that, and so it will leave your skin feeling a lot cleaner, a lot more vibrant, which is great. But then, because all of that stuff is gone, any products that you use on your face after that can be absorbed a lot better. So this is kind of like having a little microdermabrasion that you would go to the spa for at home. And then once your discs have kind of worn down, you can order new discs through them. So the most important things when you're using it, since I have makeup on, I'm not gonna use it, but I did do some filming a few weeks ago. What you'll wanna do is make sure that you're holding your skin super, super taut or tight when you do it. Start wherever you're starting and keep it moving, hold it tight. When you do your lip and such, you'll make sure that's tight. If your skin is too loose or if you're not holding it tight enough, in my experience, it'll get sucked up in there and then it'll just stay on that spot for too long. You just wanna make sure it's easy to keep going, to pick it up, to move. And then the part that was tricky for me is getting the section to stay on your forehead, where kind of where your skull curves. And so you'll be able to feel when it is suctioning and when it's not. But definitely the first time you use it, I would be more conservative and just work your way up. So if you've been looking at getting a PMD, hopefully this was helpful for you. I did review their PMD Kiss, and I believe I'm going to review their PMD Clean, which is a product that helps apply your face wash and such to your face. We'll see what it does. I know right now on their website, they do have a coupon code. Definitely check for that. It's on their website, and I'm all about getting a good deal, especially on something that you use all the time. It's just like, yes, I got a great deal on that. They do recommend you wait a week in between treatments just to let your skin heal and regenerate. To make sure to subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews like this. We also talk a lot about anxiety, motherhood, birth, unmedicated birth, and stuff like that on this channel. So I hope to see you guys around, and I will talk to you later.